Hey, this is John with Alpine Motors. We are here at SEMA 2025 with Woody. Woody is part of Badass Broncos. He's going to walk us through this amazing Bronco they built that ended up here at the show. So hang on. So Woody, we've been talking a little bit about the chassis, but really the truck that you brought was to show off the chassis, and you guys ended up in Battle of the Builders.
Yeah, it was a total accident. We fully did not plan to build a Bronco to bring here. We just built it to test our chassis, and because everything that we do kind of comes out pretty nice, we were talked by our business development manager of putting it into Battle of the Builders, not thinking we would do anything, and it was top 12 and top 3 in our class, so we're stoked.
So tell me about the chassis. We've been kind of briefly going over it, but tell me more details about what's so special for these Broncos, and really kind of share, you know, if someone was building a Bronco, why are they going to pick a Badass Bronco chassis?
Yeah, none of the chassis on the market had all the features that we wanted. Some of them had some of the features, but we wanted to be able to run a Coyote in our chassis, you know, no axle hop or any of that stuff, you know, when you're putting big power down. We tested it with the 460 horsepower Coyote, and that wasn't enough, so then we added a 3-liter Whipple, which became 800 plus horsepower. And it's a lot of fun, but it's really fun to drive and controllable.
And we were talking about how you guys worked with some of the engineers and ran it on the Raptor test track, is that?
Yes. So we worked with Black Lake Research up in Flint, Michigan. We brought them down to our facility. We went through all the existing chassis that we had at our shop. We scanned a lot of those, and we really didn't care about the suspension. We just wanted to know where the body mounts were at. Yeah. You know, because when you put a new body or even an old body on a chassis, you want the body mount locations to line up, and we ended up getting the original blueprints from Ford, which is 16 feet long.
Very cool. And as we were talking about it, a Coyote motor fits right in your frame. So you don't have to do the body lift, it just drops right in there nicely. And then you said Fox is doing all the shocks for the...
Yeah, Fox builds our coilovers for us, and they valve them to fit what we need. And they're really responsive, and we've got some great partners, Fox, and we got Whipple. Whipple helped us tune it. Whipple also helped us put the Whipple on the only Gen 1 or Gen 6 Bronco with a Coyote, which is also here at the show.
Perfect. Woody, really appreciate it. It's a beautiful build, you guys. Congratulations on making it in the top 12, is that?
Yes.
That is incredible.
And top 3 in the off-road class.
And top 3 in the off-road class. Very cool. All right, well you guys, you know, this is a great example of why we come to SEMA, to meet people like Woody, see builds like this and learn. Of course, you've seen a couple of Broncos come out of our shop, but this is something that we'll follow up with Woody in the future, and maybe we'll use one of his chassis in one of our builds, because we get a lot of requests for these. But I believe we also discussed you can sell a complete chassis with engine, drivetrain, everything, and then somebody decides to put their body on it.
We can spec it out however the client wants. We can add engine, transmission, transfer case, drive shafts, complete fuel system, you know, the braking system with a hydro boost or a vacuum boost, and we also do steering columns, radiator, and cooling system. So
if you guys are looking to build a Bronco, this would be a great solution, because really it's a complete package. You're just putting your body on it, doing your paint, your glass, your interior, but the mechanical part of it, which is always the most challenging, is done and done right. So Woody, thank you so much for spending time with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
All right.